The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. As we get the new season underway, GA, what was the main focus for you in the first game of the season?
Well, sometimes you lose a little bit of edge in the offseason. So preseason's fine for getting your game into shape, but now you got to bring the right mindset to the game.
Pass to Jackson. Ori against Duncan. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Count that one. Bryant's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Lakers.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Duncan, the pass to Bowen. Here's Jackson. Takes the three. And Shaq pulls it down. Outside, Kobe. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Lakers flipping the ball around now. The shot by Ori, no good. Parker against Fisher. Parker kicks to Jackson. Pass to Duncan. Over Ori. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Now here's Bryant. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Over Jackson. The shot by Kobe, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Duncan. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Now here's Bryant. Rebounded by Bowen. Kobe's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Duncan right side. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Duncan's got his second basket. And here's the Lakers, trailing by 2. This, of course, their first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Over Ori. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Duncan's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Shaq. And Fox gets it to go.
Rick Fox really has a well-rounded game, going to work on the interior there. And he's willing to do whatever his team needs from him.
Here's Parker, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Kobe. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on David Robinson.
And sometimes the D has no choice but to foul O'Neal. He's that dominant.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
That free throw missing.
Hey, because he's such a commanding force, sometimes sending Shaq to the line is your best option.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Poke loose, and stolen by Ori. Fox deciding where to go with it. And here's Kobe. He's got 5. From deep. David Robinson with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And how about the determination of going defensively? He's active and always efficient with that corner tray ball.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
No good on the free throw. And Los Angeles with some changes. Walker's checked in for Ori. Shaw's subbed in for Derek Fisher. San Antonio also making some changes. Kevin Willis is checked in for Robinson. Rose comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Ginobili in for Jackson. No good on the second free throw. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Pass to Bowen. 1:41 left in the first. Here's Parker. Rejected by Walker. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And yes, it's good. Bryant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
Now Parker. No scoring in this one. Rose sets the screen for Parker. Can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bryant looking it over. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Here is Shaw. Outside, Kobe. Second chance shot. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Ginobili. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Fox, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really good work inside from Fox. That time he forced the defender to foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Fox.
He's a clever physical defender. Fox also understands his spots on offense and how to be effective.
Madsen, he's checked in for Shaq. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Claxton. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To shoot. Pass to Duncan. A floater. Doesn't go for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
You like to see the assertiveness inside, forcing the defense to foul.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw, good from Madsen. The NBA draft is in the summer, but Greg, we already know who the first overall pick is going to be. A kid named LeBron James.
Yeah, we've known that for a couple of years now. He's been on every magazine cover. LeBron's a special player, almost magic-like when it comes to passing with size.
Clearly, he's the ultimate team player when you look at what Mark Madsen brings. Anything you ask him to do for the team, he'll do it.
And the shot goes down. Rose has got his first points in this one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Shaw passes to George. Outside Bryant. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
Rose sets the screen for Claxton. Pass to Duncan. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside, Kobe. Kobe getting it done in close.
And Kobe can score from anywhere on the floor, especially dangerous from inside.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Lakers making a change here. Fox is checked in.
Number 17, Rick Fox.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Rose, a screen on Bryant. Kobe against Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. Lob pass to Duncan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great timing on that alley-oop by Duncan. He seems to always be in the right place at the right time.
And Bryant kicks to Fox. Outside, Walker. Here's Shaw. Rebounded by the Spurs. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Shaq's checked in for Madsen. Ori comes in for Walker. And Fisher subbed in for Shaw. Then for the Spurs, Robinson's checked in for Rose. And Steven Jackson is subbed in for Smith. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Robinson a screen on Fisher. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Claxton. It's blocked by Shaq. Bryant the pass to O'Neal. And that one, good. Shaq's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Bryant the pass to Ori. And here's Fisher. Back to Kobe. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. On deep, Fisher. Good defense by Claxton. Spurs trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pushing it up. Stolen by Ginobili. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Fox. And good that time.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And so Fisher will bring it up for the Lakers. A pass to Fox. Back to Fisher. O'Neal sets the screen for Fisher. Second chance effort. And O'Neal lays it in. Shaq's got his second basket of the game.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Claxton the pass to Duncan. Pass to Ginobili. Duncan against Ori. Duncan misses. Lakers leading by 6. Right side, Fox. Back to Bryant. A jump hook. David Robinson with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And 1:01 left here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low. Ori gets the bucket. Ori's got his first basket of the night.
Ori muscling that thing in against tight D. Very impressive.
35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
You had the feeling, guys, he was just eyeing the rim from the start. I mean, he was committed.
Here's Shaq following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Kobe. Robinson with the block. Here's Claxton. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside, Fox. Pass to O'Neal. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral, his length and reaction time, so impressive.
Parker's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 6. Fisher, the pass to Kobe. Now Fox. Pass to O'Neal. Over Duncan. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Spurs trail by 6. Jackson passes to Duncan. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
At the line for the Spurs, Tim Duncan. At the line for one.
And Duncan, no good on that one.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the 4. He lets his play do all of his talking.
Fisher looking it over. Orias screen on Parker. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Robinson. Spurs trail by 4. Parker outside. Robinson a screen on Fisher. Fisher against Parker. Here's Duncan. The second effort. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Fox has it in the corner. Back to Bryant. O'Neal inside. Robinson on him. Some solid defense from Robinson.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jackson dishes to Parker. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
San Antonio with the timeout. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers.
Parker finds Duncan. Out to the right wing. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Just 4 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Bryant. For 3. Kobe from deep.
Firing back. Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
Parker surveying the floor. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 11 rebounds in the game. And a wide open look for Fisher. Off target from 3-point range. Spurs trail by 4. Parker outside. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Lakers making a change here. Shaw's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Ginobili's checked in. Now here's Parker. Here's Jackson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Bryant. He's got 14. Shaq with the screen. Bryant with the bounce back. And Shaq with the slam.
There's Kobe drawing the defense's attention and then making a play for his teammate.
Spurs trail by 6. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Miss number 7 from the field is also made 7. Now Bryant over Ginobili. The shot by Bryant, no good. Here's Parker. Lays it up off the glass. Parker's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Shaw passes to Bryant. Screen by O'Neal. Takes a 3. And that's good. Kobe Bryant for the triple. Bryant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Kobe Bryant, so hard to slow down. What a gifted offensive player.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, fans, who wants a T-shirt?
He's checked in for Los Angeles. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Kevin Willis is checked in for Robinson. Rose comes in for Duncan. Smith checked in for Jackson. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ginobili. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Parker outside. Pass to Kerr. Shoots over Kobe. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Madsen. The putback. Rebounded by the Spurs. Parker right side. That shot off. O'Neal with the defensive effort. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Bryant sinks the 15-footer. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
Well, in general, the mid-range is a sweet spot for Kobe Bryant.
Parker outside. Pass to Rose. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Rose has got his second bucket.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here is Shaw. Hasn't made one yet. Now Shaq. He's covered by Rose. Here's O'Neal. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought.
Previous play is under review.
Going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Lakers on top as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back right after this.
All right, fans.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Kerr. They set the pick. Fires top of the key. Lakers with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Walker is screen on Smith. Bryant, that's a two-pointer. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Spurs trail by 9. Kerr outside. Takes it inside.
Crafty and, on occasion, shifty Kerr drawing the contact that time with his deceptive speed through the lane.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Lakers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The The first one falls.
Hey, one of the deadliest three-point shooters in the game. Kerr knows his team depends on him to stretch the defense, and he provides just that.
And Kerr drops both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Shaw passes to Bryant. Walker with his screen for Kobe. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 7. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Screen by Duncan. And here's Kerr from the arc. And it's Madsen with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shaw passes to Kobe. Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. For 3, Smith. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside Bryant. Walker with the screen for Bryant. Over Kerr. Kobe, that's good. Bryant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Kobe knows exactly what he's doing. Clever, crafty. He's able to disrupt the defense and get what he wants.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Welcome to the ball, the legendary, fantastic Lakers.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Shaq's checked in for Madsen. Fox comes in for Walker. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for George. The Spurs also with the sub. Steven Jackson's checked in for Smith. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thanks, David. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Out left to the wing. Kerr against Fisher. Kerr kicks to Jackson. Rose sends the screen for Jackson. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I love the passion that Jackson plays with. Never bashful when it comes to pulling the trigger, and an outstanding two-way player.
Steven Jackson, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. Or he's checked in for Shaw. The Spurs making a switch here. Both free throws good from Jackson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside Bryant. O'Neal sets the screen for Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
And Kobe drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Parker dishes to Duncan. Jackson has the open look. San Antonio again missing. And so Fisher will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Kobe. O'Neal outside. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Spurs trail by 9. Now here is Robinson. Duncan with it. Defended by Shaq. Nice move. No good from Duncan. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And Fisher kicks to Fox. Now here's Bryant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
At the line for Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And we know last season marked the creation of the National Basketball Development League, the NBDL. The NBA family now creating, Clark, its own minor league system.
Yeah, I like going in that direction for the NBA and its teams. It's made travel a little easier. The 8 teams currently all clustered in the southeast part of the country. We'll see how that expands and grows and evolves, but I think the league itself is sure to develop over time while developing future NBA players.
Now here's Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And he stays with it. Jackson, a screen on Fisher. Pass to Duncan. Goes back up. And it's Shaq with the rebound. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
O'Neal a screen on Jackson. Here's Bryant. And again, no good by the Lakers. Spurs trail by 10. Duncan with it. And it's Parker in the corner. Back to Duncan. Shoots over Kobe. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Los Angeles calling timeout. .15 left to play in the final quarter. And Bryant gets it to go.
Over the course of the game, they're trying to get Kobe's shots from everywhere on the court.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Over Ori. Ori with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Lakers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kobe Bryant.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And so Los Angeles takes the win, a confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.